Hello, it's John Mike, and welcome back to Piggy. As you all can probably remember, last episode I invented Shirelles, a robot designed to be the best do-nothinger that any robot can possibly be. Well, until I tell it to do something, but that's irrelevant. I used this to get a lot of lore. However, we only managed to get through half of the chapters we did last time, and we discovered a secret that, honestly, we didn't even fully commit to. So, today, we're going to change that. We're going to go through the remaining 6 chapters, as well as completing that secret which we found out in the last chapter. Anyway, with that being said, let's get right into it. Shirelles, kill me. Shirelles? Shirelles, no. No, Shirelles, Shirelles, that's the, no, now you're going in circle. Shirelles, please, don't, Shirelles, Shirelles, no, that's the basement. What? Huh? Hey, Shirelles, go hide in that closet, okay? Shirelles, okay, no. Hey, no, she's really sick. I need to help her any way I can. Mr. P. Oh no, his wife's dead. Now, red key. That's something we haven't got yet. Coin, nice. The storage room. Oh, white key. And a note. Nice. And off we go. Hey! Oh. Bunny, the train's working now. Why was it locked with, like, a boards and a white key? I don't know. Bunny, are you alright? Mr. P gave me a potion. And I drank it. I didn't know it would soon turn me into... You can still come with me. We can find him. Bye, Bunny. Good luck, Force. Oh. So I'm not even going to get on the train. We made our way through the hospital and down to the underground metro. Bunny and I spoke about Mr. P. I told her my disbelief in him. I could not understand why he would not wait a moment longer for us. She explained that lately he has become more and more delusional, obsessed with his research for a cure. Upon finally reaching the metro, I started to work on repairs for the tram. Bunny sat down, not feeling well. She told me she needed to rest a little before going on. She lent me her crossbow. When the repairs were ready, she told me that she was infected. I was reluctant to believe her. She explained that one of the test subjects of Mr. P's cure tested at the hospital. Hers did not go so well. I told her that we could find a cure and it could hold on long enough to find it. But I didn't want to go, fearing she would put me in danger. I got on the tram. No, I didn't. Looking back at her as she stayed behind to fight off any infected that was maybe still there. My head hurt and my feet clenched. I was going to find Mr. P. And now on to the first chapter of all Piggy. The Carnival. And now we're at a carnival for some reason. You better be ready, Mr. P. That stands for Mr. Pink. For those looking for safety, this is the worst place to look. TSP. Well, there's no one even here. Shirelles might get a bit freaky, but aside from that, he's perfectly harmless. Wrench. Note. Gone. Boom. Mr. P, I've come to... Who are you? I'm Z, and this is my friend, Pony. I'm gonna give her a Russian accent now. I'm Force. What are you doing here? We came to look for survivors. we've got the safe police. That was a close one. It really wasn't. Let's bring you back doors. This place is dangerous. I arrived at Mr. P's carnival to search for any leads of where he may be. Unfortunately, there was not much. He found aside an infected fox trapped in a cage. I shivered at the thoughts of how he could possibly end up like that. I met 2 survivors there, Zizzy and Pony. Zizzy was a cunning, skilled fencer, and Pony was a clumsy yet comforting ally. They were kind enough to allow me to join them on a supply run, but found me on their way and trusted me enough. As I was led back to their safe house, they spoke a lot of how untrustworthy people, and how I should watch out for them. It seemed that this whole situation really brought out the worst in some. Next up, City. There it is, our safe place. They'll be pretty surprised that we found someone. Oh, a note. You know what? I'm not going to mention the uncomforting movement sounds. What? Hold on. No. I set it to player. I could have sworn I set it to player. Huh? And I'm concerned that... Oh god, I'm stuck. Gonna have to do some sassy maneuvers! Oh! The Juker! Absolute Juke Master. Could not be beat. No. Oh! Zestiest Juker in all the land. The ground. Wrench. Nice. Yeah. Yep, back signature. And a code, because of course. Yeah, it's fine. It's not fine, okay. Jesus. Okay, so. Yeah, here. A carrot, nice. It's left. What? Okay, plank and a note. Where's the exit? God damn it. Okay. Over here. That's the code. What's the note to herself? She cannot go up those steps. Okay. Something to note next time. Are you kidding me? Oh, there she is. Right. So now all we have to do is... We have to grab the fire extinguisher. That is a key card, not a key code. Fascinating. Stairs again. Right. Key. Oh no, carrot. But time. So, first, what were you doing before all of these? I was a police officer, looking for someone. What about you two? I was trying to become an fuck. And I was fencing coach. I told my sisters. Oh, mysterious person. How do you end up in the carnival? I heard you were looking for a certain Mr. P. Mr. P's been giving out potions. They turn you into the infected. I need to stop him from doing this. You should have at least stayed here for a while. We can help you find him. What was that? I think someone's watching us. I'll go check it out. I'm coming with you. Stay safe. So. Yeah, we have 5 of the 6. Oh, there. We arrived at the city, a run-down mess. They set up their safe house in a hotel, as it had plenty of beds and supplies. Recently, they've been running low. It was there I learned a few things about my 2 new allies. Zizi taught her younger sisters, Z and Zuzzy, how to fight. Pony studied optometry, like his father. I told them my story, and how I was searching for Mr. P, saying his name struck something in me, a negative emotion that burned in my gut. As soon as we spoke, we discovered a mysterious figure watching us. It didn't seem to be infected, as I ran after it as it ran away when we noticed it. Zizzy and I ran after it. Right, next up is the mall. They ran this way. A mall? I bet they hide here. Hello. Yeah, over here. Hi. How you doing? Good, good. Okay, so right. We can. What do you do? You know what? You've done a lot of weird things. I'm just gonna let this one slide. Door. Yippee. Show yourself. We know you've been watching us. No way, Georgie Pig's alive. That's crazy. Georgie? How do you know who I am? Who are you? I'm Force, and this is Z. You know this kid? This is the person I was looking for. Why do you run, George? After my family visited the hospital, they acted weird and scary. I came here looking for Grandma, but everyone looked scary, so I hid. In the mall. You'll be safe with us, Georgie. So, I'm assuming... Oh. Zizzy's back, and she has friends. Z, Zuzi, this is George, and Force. Force, you look pretty fun. Zizzy, Force. We checked the hell the fuck. They'll be big soon, I promise. Take care of Georgie Will and Gun. Let's go stop him once and for all. We chased the figure to the mall, only to discover that it was Georgie, the missing child. He had deep fear in his eyes when we found him in his little fort, coupled with an awful stench. I asked him why he went missing. He told me about his family. They visited the hospital without him and came back acting strange, so he ran off to find his grandmother in the city in hopes that she could help him out. It was there I met the Safe Place crew, Zizzy's sisters, Mimi, and Giraffe. Mimi was a smart engineer. She knew her way around technology quite well. Giraffe was a tough guy with a strong passion for nature and ecology. He loved plants. The meeting was short-lived, however, as Mimi managed to find a working helicopter signal at a nearby military outpost. Pony informed us of the news. We left Georgie in the care of the others, as Pony, Zizzy, and I journeyed to the outpost. This is where the signal came from. I guess we're going in then. The orange door, right, so... orange key room next to one of the bunk beds. One of the bunk beds. There we go. Yeah, I know it's a bit scary, but don't worry. Just go in this corner and do nothing for me, okay? Thank you. Under the stairs. There it is. That's a bullet. Oh, for the tank. Right. Fire. And while that's doing its thing, we're going to go and grab the bullet. There it is. This is where Mr. P is. Are we ready to face whatever is in there? Wait! Georgie, aren't the sisters supposed to be watching you? I convinced them to play a game of hide and seek. I won. Force, take Georgie with you in there. Bonnie and I will hold them off. Stay close to me. Georgie, I'll keep you safe. Oh no. I've become a disaster. I tried to make things better, but I ended up making things worse. Mr. P, we've come to stop your evil plans. It can't be. You two aren't real. My mind is playing tricks on me. The people I let down are here to haunt me. What's he talking about? You two are dead. Leave me be. We need to go after him. Our outpost was swarming with infected soldiers. The three of us opened the sealed doors of the plant where Mr. P presumably flew off to. As I prepared to enter, Georgie showed up. He snuck out of the safe place and followed us. I was not pleased to see him at all, because he could have easily been harmed. It was a relief to see him unscathed, though. Can't say I was surprised after learning out how he managed on his own. He wanted to see Mr. P, the one responsible for making his family act the way they did. I reluctantly agreed to bring him along as long as he remained close and out of any trouble. Georgie and I entered the plant, leaving Zizzy and Pony to fend off the soldiers and protect us from being swarmed. It was there that we found Mr. P speaking strangely. He seemed to hold a deep regret for his actions and could not seem to cope with them. When he realized we were there, he believed us nothing but ghosts who would come to haunt him. Mr. P was unable to come to terms with reality and ran off. We followed him for a final confrontation. Boss battle. I wish to be alone, but you two memories continue to haunt me. You are just as stubborn as I was when I tried to save my wife. But this time, I will stop you as I should have stopped myself. Locks gun with malicious intent. Nice. Green formula and the second note. And now you have the pink potion. Oh. It's the dramatic music started. Bold of you to assume I'm going to start the second phase. I see. Wait. Wait. In the yellow key on the side of the cabinet. Hammer key room where you get the potion. Next one, the staircase is on the key to bedroom. Explosion! Take cover! Oh. Okay. Final battle. Oh. Let's hope to God this isn't copyrighted. There's a torch. Key, or coin, or whatever, is a note and a coin. This should, if I've timed it correctly, be the last note. And here comes Mr. P. Oof! That was a close one. Photo. Look at this photograph. It's all coming back to me. I'm sorry.
Finally, you know reveal. Now what do you do to my family?
They wanted to help me with research.
You took them away from me. You hurt them. Psst.
You need to leave now. It's not safe here. He's right. This place is infested. With what? I don't know. I'll fight the infected here until I drop. It's time I... What infected? There is no infected. Oh, you're two finally back. We took care of the soldiers. What about you? We stopped Mr. P. He's no longer a threat. I hate to ruin the moment, but, where do we go from here?
I've got an idea. What if we look for a cure?
Piggy! Yay! But did we get all the pages? God damn it! Mr. P's delusion and all thoughts grew wilder as he began to attack us in an attempt to get us to leave him alone. We persisted in trying to get his attention, but he would not listen. He was in a world of his own, blind by his own remorse. It was not long before I too began to suffer from unwanted thoughts. I cycled through my own memories, being attacked by the past. I was searching for something, anything to bring back to the real world. That was until I found a photo of Mr. P's wife. I showed it to him, and that's when it all came back to him. He finally came to terms with his actions, seeing us no longer as regretful memories. He told us his story. He did everything he could to save his wife, who was suffering from a sickness. He caused the world to burn in the process. Nothing hurt him more than the world himself, and he was afraid of his actions. He became more and more desperate for solutions, sacrificing those close to him in the process. Georgie was upset and wanted revenge. I convinced him not to do anything. Stupidly. If he harmed Mr. P, he would be no more better than Mr. P. He was too blind by his own emotions to realize what he was doing, and if Georgie went through with it, he too would have suffered just like him. We soon left the plant, finally leaving Mr. P. Zizzy and Pony greeted us with great joy. With the search of Mr. P finally over, we were unsure what to do. We all stopped to take a moment to think. Then, Georgie's face lit up as he came up with an idea. What if we looked for a cure? Maybe it wasn't such a ridiculous idea. We could live in a world with all sorts of people, so perhaps it wouldn't be too far-fetched to come across someone working on something that could help us out. There's only one way to find out. And so, that was the entire lore of Piggy. Chapter 1, at least. And I'm pretty sure in the extras. Yes, the Sentinel. Look at this thing, absolutely wild. Yeah. So that's the skin that we got for getting all the pages in chapter 1. Looks pretty cool. But anyway, let me double check. 0, 5, 2, 4. Key. Boom. Oh, the Ferris wheel's going. Okay, so you see that box up there? We have to snag that, and we have to get out of this area with that. Boom. We have a box. Going to play the game until you... Dynamite. Do not use it yet. Grab the dynamite, find the 9 puzzle pieces around the map. Some of them are out of bounds, which is a real pain in the ass. Why would you do that, Mini-Toon?
And so, for 2 grueling hours, we're make attempted this middle step, each time closer and closer to victory, and yet, they still couldn't reach it, this is all fantastic. However, after many attempts, the motor reached the peak.
Whatever. Hey. Maybe wearing a fluffy jumper? What? Oh, right. But here is a gear. So we can go put this in the school. Pretty sure the other gear's in the school as well, so... Bang. Heart. Here. And now we're going to fill the bucket. Okay, we're good. Go, 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 go. Okay, then all you have to do is get to Mr. P with the heart, which I'm about to get. Yes. Yes! Wait, we're done? Wait, are we done? Yes! But it's sweet. I'm so glad to see you home. Sorry, I'm so glad to see you home. I'm glad to be home. How do you feel? Good? Great, even. That's amazing. How are the others? I haven't checked in, but the last time I heard from them, they were doing well. You should check in. You usually need to give these things a few hours to see how they settle in. You're right. I should give them a call. Will you be alright on your own for a bit? Yeah. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. Alright. I'll see you soon, darling. Oh. That video, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm very rushed for time. The Easter event for Downright's World began 3 minutes ago, and I need to go do that. But anyway, that's all from me. I shall see you all later with a brand new daily video. This took 4 hours, and I really appreciate it if you like the video. See you later. Bye.